Bird's working right in front of us. Oh, this is a huge. This is... Looks like I got a bait fish. Let's go. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that croaker.
That's perfect.
That is perfect, everyone. Yes, sir. All right, you guys, check this out. This tiny little croaker. I don't even know how he got that circle hook in his mouth, but he did manage. So we're gonna use this guy as bait. Let's let him sit in that water and breathe a little bit. Just pulled up here to the spot and I dropped down the Fish Bites rig, the double dropper, just to see if I could try and get some bait. It's been very tough fishing here recently, so I'm gonna retie this, get that guy rigged up, and then I'll talk to y'all a little bit more about today's conditions. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So today's conditions, where I'm from, we're in the middle of like our very first serious cold front. So that means we got high winds, low temperatures, and very low water temperatures. So that does a little bit of things for us, and there's kind of two areas you can go to get on the fish from what I understand. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I know everything, but from what I've read, from what I've looked into, you can go fish deep water, which we tried to do the other day. I went out to a deep bayou, tried to film a video, and this is all we caught. I mean, they're just, I'm imagining it's probably pinfish down there. Well, it's a little bigger than a pinfish, I guess. No, this is definitely a catfish. Got something on the Fish Bites, but it feels way too big to be a... Oh my gosh. That's a freaking giant pigfish. I'm literally... This is 100% my PB pinfish, so I'm gonna get my measurement on this sucker. Just see where we're standing. Oh my god, buddy's warmer than me. Holy crap, you never felt a cold-blooded animal and been like, alright y'all, and that's it. Look at this. It's pinched, or I guess we pinched the tail, huh? An 11-inch freaking pinfish, dude. It's about a foot long. Jeez. So he's about almost a little over half a pound. Getting close to 2/3 of a pound right there. What a freaking unit of a pinfish, bro. Come on, get that out of you. So that right there is my PB pinfish. Big O sucker. Not the species we're going for. So I'm back out here again today, trying to get some clips for you guys, trying to get some clips for this video. And I'm very thankful we caught our croaker. Perfect size. It's just a lot easier using cut bait, live bait. Cast it out, put my hands in my pockets, try and stay warm. It is freezing cold out here, and we're just gonna fish that croaker in a deep hole like we have been, trying to get these fish in the cold weather. And then later on today, when that sun gets up in the sky, I'm gonna go target some more shallow water areas where that sun can heat up the water, and because it's shallow, it heats up quicker. And then when it gets to that muddy bottom, it's key that you get shallow water with a dark, muddy bottom. That mud will absorb some of the heat. Those fish will go there just instinctively because it's more comfortable. They can't regulate their temperature like us. We can kind of shiver, we can put on more clothes, and be in a cold area for a little bit longer. Those fish won't put up with being uncomfortable. They're gonna get to that warmer water. So that's what we can try and use to get on these guys. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Finding the spots to do it is a little bit tough for me. I'm still out here learning. So let's see if we can find them today. Yeah, that's a fish. That's a fish for sure, I think. All right, guys. Our first fish on our croaker here. Should be a speckled trout, if I had to guess. Hopefully he's a keeper size. What, y'all? Not even what I... Look at this. A freaking black drum, y'all. I was expecting only to catch bait fish on those Fish Bites. He got off the crab fish bite. Let's get him off real quick and get this croaker back out there. I really want to catch a nice big trout. Oh shoot, right when it hit the water. Alright you guys, first cast of my artificial, and we got hit right as it hit the water. I think it's a little speck. Yes guys, let's go. First speck of the day. It's our target species. Come here, buddy. Pop in my net. Let's go, guys. Hey, that might actually keep. I'm gonna have to measure this guy. That's crazy. In the intro I was saying, you know, Having that bait helps a lot. First cast on the artificial and we got him. Don't sleep on the artificials either. Close your lips, bud. This guy's got like open mouth syndrome. Dude will not close his mouth. Dude, close your mouth. Too close for comfort. Barely on 15. Technically a keeper, but I guess buddy knows the strat. Leave your mouth open so I can't get that extra quarter to a half an inch. That's moving. Maybe we have another bait fish. It does feel slightly heavier. Just add them to the list of bait that I'm going to be using. No, tiny little black drum. Oh my gosh, even smaller than the other one. This guy's really dark though. I guess that's why they call him black drum. Some of them can get pretty dang dark. Cute little guy. He's trying to stab me with his little anal fin there. So during all that commotion, I almost forgot to share with y'all the setup that we caught the speckled trout off of. So Shimano Vanford 3000 series spinning reel. We got the power knob on there. This by far is my favorite rod I've ever thrown. Sadly, they do not make this one anymore. It's the old 18, I believe it's called the Arius or Aris, 7-foot medium power rod. But the reason I love it so much is it's got the power of a medium rod and the package of a light action. This thing is just feels light. You can fling your lures. And oh man, it just feels amazing. On that, we got the 10-pound Power Pro braid there. And that is connected to a 20-pound test monofilament leader. I usually throw about 3 or 4 feet on there just so I can have plenty of room to retie. And I'm not constantly having to tie new leaders. And then our bait of choice is going to be the Hoagie Swim and Jack 4-inch paddle tail pearl and chartreuse. This thing is amazing. Not sponsored by those guys, but I really love their paddle tails. Dang, things are indestructible. You can catch like 10 plus fish off of one. Perfect action and super cheap. I think it's like $4 for a pack, which is by far cheaper than any other bait that you're gonna buy out there. Quick update for you guys. Just got done fishing those deep holes for trout. Caught a trout, so that's cool. We got our target species. All of the cold weather fishing tactics have kind of worked. We got on them. Not a ton of them, but we got on them. And now, man, I had to call it, dude. 47 degrees, not that cold, but 47 degrees with 15 to 20 mile per hour winds is intense. It starts to sting a little bit. I couldn't feel my fingers. I was trying to tie knots and they're not working, dude. So I just called it. We came back here to the shallow water stuff, the protected waters. This is a bayou that I've had luck with redfish in the past, some nice redfish slots. So what I'm planning on doing is cutting my croaker that I have still. I'm gonna cut him in half, put his tail on one hook, his head on the other hook. We're just gonna let that sink here. Hopefully a redfish comes along and smells it. But throw the artificials back here, and most importantly, I'm gonna take refuge from that wind, warm up a little bit, because my gosh, it is a killer, man. So y'all stay tuned. Let's see if we can get on the redfish. For you guys, just spent the last probably hour and a half using that cut bait back there to fish for reds, and just no luck. Just trying to hide from the wind, but again, no luck. So we came out here to where all these birds are working. We're gonna get beat up by the wind, but there are fish here. I don't know what it is, how you keep catching specks and I'm getting sandies. This is a healthy sand trout though. Stop, buddy. Healthy sand trout here. Try and get ourselves a speck. And all we're doing is just dropping it, like I said, deep water. It's where these fish are hiding when it's super cold. So you let your lure sink all the way down there to the bottom. A couple seconds, 7, 8 seconds. Jig it up and you'll get ripped. Honestly, most of the time I get ripped on the way down. I don't even have to start twitching my rod at all. This feels bigger. This might be my speck. Dude, look at this sand trout. Good God, that's literally getting towards speckled trout size. I really thought this was my speck. Holy shiza. Well, if you don't mind eating sand trouts, Jeez, dude, splashed my eye. There's plenty of them out here today. Jeez Louise. It's tearing up that hoagies. I love how I'm showcasing it like I've got some trophy fish there. I almost got extra points on that seagull there. Oh, it got hit on the drop. No, missed it. I guess I gotta try and keep tension on the drop there because that felt nice. Oh yeah, that's a nice trout, it feels like. Hey, there we go, y'all. First speckled trout of the day. Or actually, it's not our first speck of the day, but it's our first speck since coming back out here. Yeah. This guy looks like he's probably about 14, 13 as well. I could check real quick for you.
That sand trout went straight down towards the motor.
There you go, my dang lure, bud. Nah, I'm not gonna measure him, but you could tell he's about 12, 13. Oh yeah, oh yeah, there we go. All right, you guys, finally feels like I got, well, he felt like a nice one, but then he gave up his steam. Yeah, that's no keeper. Dang, man. Why'd you feel so nice, buddy? They're actually all really nice trout. I think he might keep, but I don't know if we really need a double man limit of trout. That's a thick one. I bet he's not long enough.
No, he's not, but he's fat.
Yeah, like literally. That's the size of about a... I mean, I would be happy with the taco if they gave me a taco this big. You can literally see in there the whiskers of a shrimp. These guys are just destroying these shrimp. Get on back down there. Very, very healthy trout out in this bayou. That's insane. Feels nice. He's head shaking it. Oh, that's why he's on the top of the water. Let's see, sand or speck. Oh my lord, that's the biggest. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna say that's a keeper, huh? He's a lengthy son of a gun. He's got lice all over him.
He's maybe 15.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's probably right on the money at 15. Just good night, dude. They're so chunky. Give me that, dude. Give me my hook, bad boy. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, he's just about 15. To try to go psycho and swim through the board. Did you let him go?
No, he's inside the bag.
Oh, this is a nice one. You know, I say that every time, guys. These guys, all the trout are super healthy, but they're dinky. Hey, look at this guy. I guarantee he doesn't keep, but he's healthier than all. I mean, look at him. Another probably 14 and a half, getting close to 15 incher. But I mean, you can get a good grip on them. Like, these aren't, yeah, these aren't your average dinks here, guys. Great change of pace. Oh, I love that. Gone from spending an hour and a half sitting there soaking bait for nothing to just coming out here literally one cast after another, just getting on some speckled trout. All of them schooled up. I mean, my pops has got a limit. I've already gotten 5+ of those little healthy super dinks. I'm just gonna call them super dinks because that's what they are. They're dinks, but they're just super healthy, man. It's insane. All we're doing is following these birds. Trout are down there pushing shrimp up from the deep. It's beautiful. This is a masterpiece right here. Birds working right in front of us. Oh, this is a huge, this has got to be a red. Guys, whatever just hit this lure, if this is a trout, bro, if this is a trout, y'all, oh my god, we're in store if this is a trout. Let me just say that. Buddy is big and doesn't want to come up. Oh, please be a trout. Don't fool me, buddy. Too many times has small. It's a redfish. It's a redfish. It's a redfish. Gosh, man. It was a redfish. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a big old gator trout, dude. Oh man, I'm not even mad I lost him, to be honest. As soon as I saw it was a red, I was a little disappointed. Which is honestly, it's so silly to think about, because it's like, you should just be happy you caught a fish, period. But man, oh man, I thought for sure we had a gator trout. Look at this big old sucker. Good night. Got ourselves a gator sand trout. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's got one of those quick release lips. Hold on. Hold on, buddy. Look at this, though. Well, buddy, you broke your shit. I was trying to avoid that. That's what I mean by quick release lips. It's just barely hanging on and just, they break it and they're off. All right, you guys, and that's gonna do it for today's fishing trip. Still got those birds right behind us working. Had to leave them biting, but man, what an awesome day. That is why I love wintertime fishing. Literally, all the trout, if you get on them, you're gonna get on a ton, because they're all right there, congregated together, trying to hide from that cold weather. And yeah, find them in the deep water today off a nice drop off. Super clean, super clutch. Get out there if you can. Try and stay warm, but at the end of the day, getting cold is worth it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for me, and I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Peace.